Beep, beep. What's it? I almost catch a fly.
Yes.
Who's ready for pizza? Who's ready for pizza?
I want some lemonade.
Okay, give me a glass. Get the Dino piece.
Where's Grumpy gonna sit?
You got the flavor, but
No, I don't want you to pick it off.
there's more here.
Yeah. I bet that's what it is.